Welcome to Stories from the Sheepfield. I love this little lamb here. He's chasing that pheasant. He thinks he's going to catch it. And I'm not convinced that he is. But here we are in our wonderful sheepfield, where yesterday we put all of our lambs and our ewes from this year's lambing, and I've just fed them, so they're very still at the moment. They've sort of had all their what we call creep, ewe nuts, supplementary feed, and they're just beginning to chill out. But earlier it was a real frenzy of motion and chaos as they all came charging across the field to get their nose in the bucket, which that little one there is still trying to do. He's trying to work out how you get into the bucket. Yes, you trying to get into the bucket. Off you go, back to mum. And they are glorious creatures. Watching them today, just checking them, counting them, all 29 lambs are here. I'm mindful of rhythm, the rhythm of life. I'm mindful that there is a sense where motion is a really great thing because it proves that something's alive. If it's moving, growing, rushing, charging around, you know that creature, that sheep, that lamb, that whatever created species is alive. But it is chaos, it needs to be said. When you've got however many sheep we've got in here, I think we've got about 51 adult sheep and 29 lambs, it is chaos. So sometimes the motion has got to calm down, the chaos has got to calm down in order for you to be able to grasp the stillness that is required to bring some order and to bring the count into correctness. You have to count the sheep to make sure they're all present and correct. Otherwise you've got a lost one, and then you've got to go off and find the lost one. Oh, how very biblical. But I think new monasticism, which is a fantastic way of outworking the Christian faith, that idea of activity and stillness, of motion and calmness, the dialectic between the two, is a really important feature of new monastic practice and rhythm. We have got to slow down. We've got to be still to observe, to understand. Without the stillness of observation, how do we know what is in front of us? How do we know what is missing? And I know for those of us in the Society of St. Columba, we respect slowness, we respect stillness, we respect silence as a great teacher. And these beautiful sheep are teaching us about that rhythm, that natural interplay between motion and stillness, between noise and, as you can hear at the moment, relative silence. So stories from the sheepfield, motion, stillness, rhythm. This is the Christian faith, the new monastic practice of our Celtic Christianity.